Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kemi and my YouTube channel's name is Kemi256. And on my YouTube channel, I share with you my life experience working as a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. For today's video, I'm talking about how to overcome or how to stop the bleach burns caused by Clorox on our hands. So if you're new on my channel, you are very much welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. So the bleach burns are similar to the standard burns, but the only difference is that the standard burns are caused by heat and these bleach burns are caused by detergents like the Clorox itself. So every housemaid gets a different reaction whenever she puts her hands in the water mixed with Clorox or Clorox itself. So most of the people get the burns, and others the skin turns into a dark color, and then others the skin dries and starts peeling off, while others the skin gets off like immediately. The moment she places her hands in the water, the skin goes off, while others the hand starts having some cracks and the cracks do bring out blood. So I had that kind of reaction when I put my hands in the water mixed with Clorox. So here are the 3 ways that you can fight that. Number 1 is using petroleum jelly. So I would recommend you to use this Herbaline. So I would recommend you to use this one called Herbaline because it has aloe vera inside it. So growing up as a child, I was always told about aloe vera that it does lots of work. It's good for the skin, good for the hair, good if you have malaria. So it's also good when you have these burns. You can apply on the burns like when it's fresh, but when it's fresh, remember it has a sour taste, so it may give you difficulties if you're that person who eats with hands. But this petroleum jelly does have in aloe vera and it's very nice, and the texture is medium. It's not rough and it's not soft, meaning that it does not fade away when you touch in the water. You can also still use Vaseline because it's worldwide. You can also use Johnson, it's also worldwide, they're also good. But don't use lotions because lotions do fade away very fast. The very first time I used lotion was the last time I used it because I was applying it and I couldn't feel anything. So I don't know if I'm that person who has a malo, I don't know, or I'm a villager, I don't know, whatever you may call it, but I just don't love lotions because they don't stick on the body like for so long. So you can use the 3 Vaseline or Herbaline or Johnson, depending where you are or depending what you love most. So always apply it on the top and here and also between the fingers whenever you're done with washing the plates or the cups or the knives, forks and everything that you wash. Always apply a lot of it, and I would recommend you to always apply much when you're going to sleep, because when you're going to sleep you're not going to be washing cups, so that your hands can stay moist and the burns will have time to heal. Number 2 is using gloves. So gloves are very helpful, but for me I used them for the very first week and I gave up on them. So my very first week Clorox didn't burn me at all. I didn't have any reactions, any negative reactions about my hands. So you can use gloves. The reason why I stopped using gloves is that I just got tired of them. So I would finish washing plates and then remove them and put them at my place. Then by the time I'm turning my back, my boss brings some cups. Then I go back and wear, then remove like that. I just got tired of removing and wearing. But they are so good, Clorox won't burn you. Trust me on this. If you're that person who is patient with gloves, they are very good. But if you're not patient with them and you're also that kind of person who gets tired of removing, putting on, removing, putting on, then use the Herbaline jelly. For me, I have friends who still use gloves, like from the very first year we came to this year. From the year we finished the contract, they're still using gloves. They never got tired of them. For me, I got tired, but they are very, very helpful. Number 3 is the amount that you should pour in. So if your bosses are not around, I know some bosses want you to pour a lot so that it can burn you. Not that just to refresh those cups of theirs or the plates. They just want the Clorox to burn you because for them that's their joy. Some of them, so whenever they're not around, just put a drop You see that drop of Clorox, it can change a basin of fairy. If you know fairy, it's always yellow in color and thick. Trust me, a drop of Clorox can change the entire basin of fairy. So meaning that it's very, very strong. So when it goes on your body, it can bleach the body. I've not said go and bleach. I've not said you should go and bleach and be white. You people who want to be Caucasians, please don't go and use this bleaching detergent, Clorox and everything. No, because it will destroy the tissues, your body tissues. So make sure you put in a drop of Clorox so that it won't be strong in the water. You should know that the reason why we use Clorox during this washing of utensils is just to remove the scent of fairy. If you use fairy, do a test and see. A cup washed by fairy alone and a cup washed by fairy and Clorox, they won't have the same scents. So this one you washed by fairy, it remains with the scent of fairy, while this one that is washed with fairy and Clorox, it does not remain with any scent. So that's why we use Clorox. So guys, those are the 3 ways that I know that we can stop these bleach burnings that come all over our hands, mainly the hands and clothes. For clothes, there's no way you can remove it. Once it's bleached. But with our hands, that is the 3 ways that I know. So if you're somebody there watching this video and you know any other way that we can stop the bleaching or the burnings that we do get on our hands whenever we touch in Clorox, please let me know in the comments section. And if this video has been helpful, please consider sharing it to your friends, 1 or 2 friends of yours, and you can also give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. I love you. May God bless you. See you in the next video.